Have you ever been asked something that sounded kind on the surface, but deep down something in you stirred like a quiet alarm ringing in the distance? The words were gentle, the tone soft, the smile almost reassuring. But behind that calm surface, something didn't feel right, and the moment you answered, you felt it, like stepping on a snare you didn't see coming. That instant wave of regret, that gut whisper saying you just walked right into it. That's how manipulation works. It doesn't shout. It doesn't need rage. It hides behind politeness, sympathy, and curiosity. It comes dressed as understanding, but it's calculating every move you make. And if you miss it, you find yourself defending your integrity to someone who planned it that way. You start explaining things you never needed to explain. You start apologizing for feelings you were entitled to have. You start doubting your instincts, turning your sharpest tool inward against yourself. That's the invisible war manipulators fight, and when they win, they don't celebrate out loud. They just watch as you second-guess your own reflection. But the Stoics, they saw through this centuries ago. Seneca warned us about those who use reason not to seek truth, but to win. Epictetus taught us to control our reactions, not their games. And Marcus Aurelius, he lived it, calm in the chaos, detached from deceit. They understood something timeless. Deceivers don't attack your body. They invade your peace. They plant seeds of doubt and let you water them with your own worry. 2,000 years later, the faces have changed. But the playbook? Still the same. Welcome to Stoic Spark, where we expose modern manipulation using ancient wisdom. Today, we're breaking down 5 of the most manipulative questions ever asked. Questions designed not to reveal truth but to control perception. And I'll show you how to answer each one like a true Stoic, with composure, awareness, and quiet strength. Because once you recognize the trap, it loses all power. You become untouchable, calm in the storm, a mountain in a world of emotional earthquakes. So stay with me till the end, and if this message helps you armor your mind, hit subscribe to Stoic Spark. Not for me, for your journey toward clarity, courage, and unshakable peace. Question 1. Why are you being so sensitive? It sounds harmless, almost caring, but look closer. That's not empathy, it's strategy. What they're really saying is, you can't trust your emotions. I'm not the problem, you are. You've probably heard it from someone close, a friend, a coworker, maybe even a partner. You voice discomfort, and instead of listening, they smirk and say, you're overreacting. That's not compassion. That's control. They want to make you doubt your radar, the very system that protects you. But sensitivity isn't weakness, it's awareness. It's emotional intelligence tuned to a higher frequency. It's what allows you to feel what others pretend not to notice. Seneca said, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Manipulators know this. They make you imagine you're the problem. They turn your emotional awareness into self-blame. But Stoicism teaches balance, not suppression. Marcus Aurelius wrote, if someone shows me I am wrong, I will gladly change, for I seek the truth, not to be right. The person who values truth welcomes awareness. The one who mocks it fears it. So next time someone says, why are you being so sensitive? Breathe. Don't defend. Don't shrink. Simply say, I'm not being sensitive, I'm being perceptive. Does that make you uncomfortable? Watch what happens next. You've just turned their weapon into your mirror. Question 2. You trust me, don't you? It sounds loving, innocent. But underneath that smooth tone lies pressure. This isn't a request. It's emotional blackmail wrapped in a smile. It means, stop questioning me. Stop thinking. Surrender your boundaries. But here's the truth. Someone trustworthy never asks for trust, they earn it. Every action, every choice, every word adds up over time. When someone says, you trust me, right? They're really asking you to ignore your instincts. They want loyalty before accountability. Epictetus warned, it is impossible to learn what you think you already know. Liars weaponize that idea. They want you certain they're honest, so you stop looking closer. Think of the business partner who hides details but smiles. Come on, you trust me, right? Or the partner who guards their phone and jokes. Don't you trust me? That's not intimacy, that's control. So when that line appears, breathe, look them in the eye and ask, trust is earned. Are you asking me to ignore my judgment? The honest will nod. The guilty will flinch. Question 3. Are you accusing me? This is their favorite deflection. You raise a concern and suddenly you're the problem. Wait, are you accusing me? They say. Now you're defending yourself instead of the truth. You start apologizing, trying to calm the storm they created, and in doing so, you hand over your power. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best answer to anger is silence." But silence doesn't mean weakness, it means control. So when someone tries to spin the table on you, pause. Don't chase. Don't explain, just say calmly, evenly, should I be? 3 words that freeze manipulation midair. Because they were expecting panic, not presence. They were ready for emotion, not composure. That's Stoic power, steady, focused, undeniable. Question 4. Would I lie to you? This one is artful. Smooth as silk, it's not really a question, it's guilt disguised as sincerity. Would I lie to you? Means how dare you even suspect me? They're not defending truth, they're defending ego. Ask yourself, why would someone need to say that unless they already feel exposed? Seneca's wisdom cuts through it. If it's not true, don't speak it. If it's not right, don't do it. A person who lives by that never needs to convince you, they show you. Think about it. If someone hides messages, avoids questions, or changes subjects and then asks, would I lie to you? The very question is your answer, so pause. Let silence do the work, then say, that's not the question. The real question is, would I even know if you did? You just pulled the curtain back and no deceiver likes being seen. Question 5. Can't we just move on? This is the manipulator's last resort. When denial fails, guilt falls flat, and charm loses its shine, they exhale dramatically and say, can't we just move on? It sounds peaceful, doesn't it? But it's not peace they want, it's escape. What they mean is, I'm done being held accountable. Let's pretend nothing happened. Marcus Aurelius said, if it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. There are no exceptions. Truth doesn't expire because someone's tired of facing it. Real peace isn't found in avoidance, it's built on clarity. So the next time you hear, can't we just move on? Don't argue. Don't mirror their frustration. Breathe, steady your tone, and say, I'll move forward when I fully understand what happened. Not before. That's composure in action. You're not fighting, you're standing still, and manipulators can't fight. Stillness, final thoughts, manipulators don't rely on facts, they rely on emotion, your guilt, your fatigue, your need to keep the peace. That's their playground. But Stoicism gives you something stronger. Clarity. Epictetus said, some things are up to us, others are not. And once you understand that, you're free. If they shame you, let them. If they mock your awareness, stay calm. If they call you too much, remember, truth often feels uncomfortable to those who live by illusion. The Stoic doesn't rush, doesn't crumble. He stands like a blade in the wind, sharp, steady, silent. When the world screams, he listens. When chaos rises, he breathes. And here's what manipulators will never admit. Their tricks only work if you react. Take away reaction and they're powerless. You are not the pawn, you are the player. Now you know their questions, their games, their patterns. And that awareness is your armor. So type 3 words in the comments right now. I choose clarity, because that's what Stoicism truly is. Seeing clearly, thinking calmly, acting wisely. Seneca, Epictetus, Marcus Aurelius. 3 men separated by time, but united by one truth. The man who sees clearly cannot be controlled. He doesn't shout, he doesn't beg, he simply sees. And in a world addicted to illusion, the one who sees clearly is always the threat. Choose reason, choose discipline, and walk the Stoic path, steady, aware, unshakable. If this message spoke to you, tap like, subscribe to Stoic Spark, and share this with someone ready to stop being manipulated. And remember your 3 words, the ones that separate you from confusion. Guilt and control, I choose clarity.